you come across this reading, it's possible that Aphrodite has been trying to contact you or send you a sign, and I'm here to channel her message for you today. Hello and welcome back to another reading. Today's reading is going to be a message from Aphrodite, the goddess of love and beauty. This message is most likely going to be about love, self-love or relationships, beauty, and just like that feminine essence. So anything in those topics are going to be coming up in this reading. We have 3 different messages here, so I want you to pick one card that is calling for you. I also put a little charm, a little item for each reading to help you with your choice, because sometimes it's hard to go with that gut feeling. So for the first message, we have this little dolphin charm. For the second message, we have this pearl necklace charm. Kind of looks like a little crown. For the third message, we have this golden piercing jewelry. This used to be my cherry piercing, actually. I don't know why I was called to put it here. Maybe you have cherry piercings. Either way, if you feel called to this, your message is going to be the third collective message. Timestamps for each reading is going to be in the description box, so you can skip ahead to your reading. If you feel called to watch multiple readings, that's completely normal. That just means that there is multiple messages for you in this video, and you can go ahead and do that and just take what resonates, since this is a collective reading. So now you can skip ahead to yours and I will see you there. So this is the reading with the dolphin charm. So your first card that I picked out for you is the 8 of Pentacles. I get the feeling that you're really working internally, like you have a lot of internal homework to do at the moment. You might be working on your self-confidence and your self-love. This woman is looking at this rose here. It's like you're paying attention to the beauty around you and you're working on a positive mindset. I feel like you get the feeling that you have a lot of work to do, like internal work, but you're also trying to seize the day, like take the best out of each day while still continuing to put that work into yourself and into your self-esteem. Let's see what else comes through from the tarot for you. I feel like you've been very into self-love practices recently, like taking time for yourself, taking time to pamper yourself as well. You might not necessarily be an Aphrodite devotee. You might have just been called to watch this reading. But the thing is that Aphrodite loves this energy of pamper, of really putting that love into yourself. She loves that energy and she wants to say that that is very important and you should keep doing that. See what else is coming through. The Moon and the Princess of Cups. This journey that you're on is very intuitive. You might feel like you don't know what you're doing, but you're still kind of going for it. You're romanticizing the small blessings of each day and staying in a very beautiful energy. It also has this feeling of you protecting yourself and protecting that peace that you have created for yourself. Your life might have been a bit chaotic for some while, and now you're just protecting your peace, like you're protecting your cup. Aphrodite loves this for you, this energy that you have, that you know your value and you know what you bring to the table, and you're not willing to spill your cup just for anyone or anything, and you'd rather protect it than waste it on something that is not worthy of. That's a very Venusian vibe. It's like you're fine without anyone. You're fine by yourself, so why would you bring that disharmony into your life when your life is already perfect as it is? So you have high standards for who gets your energy. I also feel like with the Moon, there's something about the dream life that's coming through. I feel like your dreams are sending messages to you. You might be seeing a lot of symbols, symbolic things in your dreams. So pay attention to that if you're not already. If you are an Aphrodite devotee, she might be sending signs to your dreams. So you have been feeling like, oh, that dream was so strong. Listen to that feeling and write it down and see if you can find some sort of a subconscious meaning behind that. I do see the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This energy that you're in right now is building a lot of stability for you. This energy of pouring into yourself, taking your perspective to see all the blessings and abundance that's already around you. It's building a new foundation for you. So what else is coming through from Aphrodite? Let's see. Oh, we do see the 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Wands. There's definitely a lot of abundance coming your way with the 10 of Pentacles. Everything is just overflowing in your reality at the moment. And if it doesn't look like that right now, I'm pretty sure that it will in some time. This journey that you're on, everyone's not going to be in the same point of this journey. Some of you are definitely already in that abundant energy, but some of you might be still in that journey of trusting that whatever is meant for you will find you. Aphrodite is wanting to tell you that this self-love and this pampering energy that you're putting into yourself is manifesting outside of yourself, because your inner world is abundant. So obviously it's going to manifest outside of you as well. I think in essence, this reading is just a confirmation for you that you're about to really enjoy the fruits of this inner work that you have been doing, and everything is kind of flourishing in your life at the moment, since you are putting all this energy into yourself and since you are creating strict boundaries and having high standards. You're going to be attracting things that level up with that, because you don't have time for anything else anymore. Love that for you. I want to point out as well, I do see like 2 ladies and 2 men here. So this could mean that for some of you, this high standard that you're creating is really bringing some romantic options for you as well. So that's really exciting. And keep your standards high, keep loving yourself. Right now things are working for you in the most beautiful way. Let me know if this resonated with you. Subscribe to my channel to never miss another reading, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Welcome. This is going to be the reading for the second collective people. So for the people who chose this pearl necklace charm, so for your first card you have the 4 of Wands. I'm instantly picking up on this energy of joy. If you look at this character here, they're really just like going with the flow, facing the sun, like everything's looking very positive. I feel like you are in a positive timeline, or you're manifesting a positive timeline for yourself. Something about princess treatment is coming through. I feel like maybe you have been receiving princess treatment, or you're hoping for princess treatment, or it's just like the universe is giving you princess treatment. You're having these like kind of luxury experiences. You might be making more money. You might have received like a promotion or a bonus or something in your career, and things are looking very good. King of Swords, something like this. Oh, 9 of Swords. There might be someone in your life, or there might have been someone in your life who they kind of see you thriving and they don't really like that. This could be an air sign, or it could be somebody who's very rational and very intellectual, very smart. They could be successful as well, and they are more in their head than in their heart. So they see you thriving and they are in this energy. In this 9 of Swords energy, I feel like you were bringing a lot of beautiful energy into their life, because your presence was a blessing for them. And they might have lost access to you, and now since they lost their access to you, they feel like their foundations are falling down. You see how this temple is like crumbling, and it's just like, it's like this forced transformation for them, and they're like, oh my god, like I lost all of that. But I feel like that's actually their fault. Like they did something wrong, and you're like, you know what, you don't deserve my time, and now they're struggling. With the Hermit at the bottom of the deck, I do feel like you are in this energy of self-reflection, like you're trying to find the meaning of this experience with this person. If they're still in your life, you might be thinking, what is the purpose of them in my reality? Is there something that I'm learning from them, or are they just a waste of my energy, right? You're really putting a lot of reflection on this situation. You're actually starting to realize the reason why. Let's see what else comes through. The Five of Wands and the High Priestess. This person was causing conflict for you. They might have been trying to push their agenda onto you, and you said, no, it's not your life. Like, I get to make my own rules, actually. They might be mad that you didn't act like they wanted you to. Like, they put some expectations on you for some reason, and you decided that you want to do your own thing. You want to follow your intuition. You want to follow your own instincts and your own life. And they just don't like that. They wanted to take control of you. And you are the High Priestess here. So actually, the fact that you decided to follow your intuition instead of submitting to their control was the best choice in this situation that you could have done. Because now you're just like connected to the flow of life. You might be thinking, did I make the right choice? But you did, for sure. You made the right choice deciding that this was not it, you know? You should never let somebody control you. If you're looking for a relationship that has polarities of like masculine and feminine energy, I think you're realizing the difference between someone trying to take control of your feminine energy compared to allowing you to be feminine, because this person seems like they were trying to take control, and that's when the feminine energy stops flowing. Instead of that, you need someone around you who creates a safe space for you to be feminine in. You have Strength at the bottom of the deck. This was definitely like a karmic situation for you. Oh, what's that? Let's see. Oh, Eight of Cups. I feel like it wanted to come out. It was just peeking out. This was a lesson for you to learn how to navigate through life with an open heart, but still having discernment. This situation is teaching you how to connect to that inner feminine power. It's like you're becoming this lioness. You see, if you really look at this character here, like, she looks very determined. No one can mess with her. This is the quality that you are strengthening inside of you right now. You might have felt very disrespected by this situation. Like, why would somebody try to control me like that? I'm not to be controlled. And that's why you have this kind of rage building up inside of you. And this rage, it's giving you that drive to move forwards and actually find something that's going to be useful for you. Because this situation was a little bit useless. You know, with the Eight of Cups, it did leave you feeling like you have lost. But even if some of the cups are falling down, you still have plenty of cups up. It's not like you wouldn't be blessed again, you know, because you might have felt like at first that this situation was a blessing for you, but now you're realizing it was a lesson, and you're like, wow, like I really fell into that trap. But now you're moving forward wiser, more experienced, and knowing more about yourself and what you like and what you deserve, right? So even if you feel like you wasted your energy, wasted your time, this was very necessary for you. This was necessary for you to learn discernment, necessary for you to learn about your boundaries. What is it that you actually should be looking for, right? So just be happy you didn't waste any more time and you're actually now letting this go. So that will be your message for today. Let me know in the comments if this resonated with you. You're doing amazing. Keep moving forwards on this journey and you will see you will find something so much better. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye! So if you chose the third collective message, this is going to be your reading. For the third message, we do have this cherry piercing. This was such a random thing. I was just like, I really feel like this is going to resonate to someone. So I guess it must be a baddie here, right? So let's see what is your first card. Six of Cups. Someone's feeling nostalgic. Let's see what this nostalgia is coming from. This definitely has the vibes of like a past connection coming back. If I'm not wrong, I think it's Mercury retrograde now that I'm filming this. If you're watching this on another time, it's just the vibes, like it's giving Mercury retrograde vibes. Being nostalgic about something that happened in the past. So my video just got cut off because of battery exhaustion or something. I don't know what that means, but I kind of feel like somebody doesn't want you to hear this message, or maybe somebody is hesitant to be here. Let's see. So what is the message for the third collective, please, Aphrodite? Give us some clarity for this situation. I feel like you might have somebody who was bringing some grounded energy to your life. Your life might have felt very chaotic when you met this person, or very ungrounded and just like all up in your head and not at all in your heart when you met this person. So I feel like there is a very strong emotional bond to this person. They brought you some peace that you didn't experience during that time of your life. We have the King of Wands, so they could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Or that could be you as well. Should I take this? Okay, Ace of Pentacles. You might have met them at your work. They might have been part of a project that you were in as well. I feel like that was something that you had admired about them. They had some qualities that you wish that you had. You wish that you had that groundedness and that determination that they had. And yeah, I feel like you were inspired by them. The Queen of Cups coming through as well. Let's put them like this. So what we know now is that this is a connection that was formed through something material, like a job, money, project, some kind of a new start that was happening. You are in this energy of emotional intelligence. You love to give to people, but it's not coming from a place of validation or getting something out of them. You just genuinely are so full of love and self-love and this care for others that it kind of overflows to others. And obviously someone like this would enjoy that, because the King of Wands is not the most emotional person. They might be very driven, very masculine, very inspirational, very creative, but they could lack a little bit of that caring, loving energy. So I feel like this was a very kind of yin and yang vibe here. So you are reminiscing about this, or they might have come back recently to your life somehow. You might have been thinking about them, and now you might be looking for some sort of clarity to this situation. So can we have some clarity for the third group of people? I kind of feel like you or them, you might be a little bit alternative. You might like that kind of like vampire look. I don't know why this is coming through, but if not, like, just take what resonates. It doesn't have to be that, but for some of you that's the case. You love the passion that you had with this person. There was a lot of passion here, even though you were kind of balancing out each other in some terms. Feels like at that point of your life you didn't know yourself fully and they didn't know themselves fully, so it feels like you were kind of filling up some sort of an empty space in each other instead of filling up that empty space with your own love and with your own energy. You know what I mean? So that might have caused like an imbalance as well. What's this? Two of Wands. I feel like you really saw a future with this person. You might have been talking about the future a lot. You might have been making plans for the future. But then I feel like this is not something that is necessarily in your life anymore. Three of Cups. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So you might have been looking to the future together, making plans together, but then I feel like there was some sort of disloyalty in here. With Three of Cups in love readings can signify a crowded connection. So if you are monogamous, this could mean that there was some cheating involved or some sort of disloyalty or misunderstandings. If not, then it just feels like disharmony. This connection might have been standing in the way of your abundance, and you chose to go towards your abundance instead of staying here because you felt the disharmony. You felt like maybe this is not something that's supposed to be there. And I feel like there's two groups here watching this reading. One group of you is trying again with this person, and the other group of this collective has decided that you are choosing something else. And for the first group, I do feel like there could be some sort of new beginnings and new ideas and new perspectives found in this situation if you decide to explore it. So Aphrodite is giving you a green light to this. Go ahead and explore it and see if something is still there. Often when things come up from the past, it's because there's still something that you haven't seen. So definitely explore if there's still something there, but just remember what you learned the last time and don't go back into that pattern. Instead of that pattern, try to create a new one. And that also applies for the other collective that's kind of trying to choose something else, but you just might be missing this person. Don't go back to a pattern that feels comfortable just because it's comfortable, because it might actually be causing a lot of your pain. You can feel nostalgic, you can look back into the past with love into this situation, but still choose yourself and still choose your abundance and your prosperity. You can still miss them. That's so normal, and it's completely okay to miss someone. But there's a difference between going back to something that was hurting you and choosing something else based on kind of the rational side of the situation. So whichever was resonant to you, I guess the essence is just make sure you're not repeating the same pattern again. It's a very nuanced message. I feel like most people who chose to watch this are in very different kind of situations. The message is not so specific here. Aphrodite is just reminding you to take what you have learned with you and amplify those things. In the end, you have free will. You can choose to do whatever you want with your time, but just don't waste it, right? Just make sure that you keep choosing you. Everything that you need is in yourself, right? Especially as you are represented as the Queen of Cups. So you are literally so full of love, so you might as well pour that love into yourself and make yourself feel the way that you make everyone else around you feel, you see? So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you from these cards. Don't forget who you are. You're definitely an emotional body, and you deserve to be taken care of. You deserve to be respected and in harmonious situations only. So let me know in the comments if this resonated with you, and hopefully I will see you in my next reading. Bye!